Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. I woke up like this, deep divers, all magical and fly and turquoisey, just, whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now. Take that. Hadouken, take all of that good ass energy I'm sending you, deep divers. The cat down the road told me you feel a whole lot better now. And let me say a big shout out to everybody right now who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart Deep Divers. Click the link down below and be inspired. Okay, we're going to talk about why people are suddenly falling out of your life. Have you noticed that, deep divers? Are people suddenly falling out of your life and you're like, oh my gosh, where did everyone go? Oh my gosh, is there something wrong with me? Oh my gosh, I'm sure my story wasn't meant to be like this. I know it's happening to a lot of you out there. Shout out to all the deep divers. Shout out to all the chosen ones. Look, this information right here is going to blow your mind and also inspire you at the same time. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Hit that like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. You're about to attract everything that's truly meant for you. If you're ready for that, just say thank you. Now, along my early journey, deep divers, I was scratching my head. I'm like, universe, how come people are suddenly falling out of my life? People I was once cool with. They're doing a road runner, beep, beep, nowhere to be seen. And it's only now that I realize why this happens. And this may be happening to you, deep divers. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So there's a big awakening happening on the planet right now. And that means a huge reshuffling is happening right now. That means people you were once cool with are now distant strangers. It happens. This is the book of life where things change. And I know a lot of people out there are going through a great awakening because we are in the information age, at the dawn of the age of Aquarius. So many things are happening right now on the planet. And that's also affecting your frequency and vibration. And you see, universal law states that two opposing frequencies can't occupy the same time and space. Cannot occupy the same time and space. So we have to remind ourselves, sometimes you're with someone, but your frequency is a bit higher. And they just suddenly start to drop out of your life. Don't be alarmed, deep divers. It happens when you're raising the frequency, when you're raising the vibration. Why people are suddenly falling out of your life. Why people are suddenly falling out of your life, deep divers. Look, something has happened to you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about something that's happened to you. What is that something that's happened to you? You see, a lot of people get a wake-up call along this journey. And the wake-up call goes something like, hey, you know, the life I've been on, I got to elevate. I can either stay the same right now or I can elevate. I got two choices. I can stay the same. You can stay the same, deep divers, or you can elevate. You can stay the same or you can elevate. Along my early journey, I realized that, hey, I didn't want to be like everyone else because I could see their life and they weren't going anywhere. But at the same time, I was kind of looking a little bit shaky, baby, because I'm like, hey, do I even have the courage to follow my dreams? Because when you follow your dreams, not everyone is going to be there. You're not going to have people cheering you on all the time. Sometimes you got to take that solo walk. And that's the reason why so many people don't become their greatest versions. You know why? Because misery loves company. You know why? Because it's so much easier to do what everyone else is doing. You know why? Because it's so much easier just to turn down your intuition and listen to everyone else. And a lot of people are hanging around someone. They're hanging around someone even though they know they're detrimental to their mental health, emotional health, even physical health. They've picked up all kind of nasty habits. They've picked up all kind of disastrous habits, right? But they don't want to be alone. But when something has happened to you, like a monumental awakening, you're starting to see life in a whole different way. Your frequency and vibration is increasing. It's getting higher. All of a sudden, the same people that were in your space, if they're not meeting you there at the same level, the interaction seems off. You can no longer pretend. You can no longer act. Because your soul is ready for graduation. Slow motion this side. Deep divers, your soul is ready for graduation. And once it's time to graduate, you can't go back to kindergarten. And when we talk about why people are suddenly falling out of your life, you see, there's a reason why. Look at the times we're in right now. The matrix is crashing. Look at the times we're in right now. It's over. Babylon is falling. And there are two times. There is angel time or there is demon time. And sometimes when you're on angel time, you forget that once upon a time you were on demon time. When you didn't really know who you were. You were like a god in amnesia, doing things which were hazardous for your health. And you've still got a lot of people who are on demon time that you know. And sometimes they call you late at night, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Or sometimes first thing in the day, they call you, hey, let's hang out. And your mind is saying, wait a second, I got things to do. I've been listening to this guy called Ralph Smart. He's got a cat down the road. I got to elevate my life. But at the same time, I got forces trying to pull me back into that old life. I got forces trying to pull me back into that lower frequency. And it's like a tug of war right now. A battle's happening, Ralph. And congratulations. You're choosing to be on angel time. You're choosing to do the right thing, and it's not easy. And that's the reason why people are suddenly falling out of your life. Because you're moving in one direction. You're moving in the best place for yourself. You're not about people pleasing. Are you not entertained? You're not about doing what everyone wants you to do. You know you're going to let down people. You're going to disappoint people. People are going to be mad at you. But you know that you have to follow your true heart's desire. Because of the times we're in right now. Why people are suddenly falling out of your life, deep divers. Shout out to all the chosen ones out there. Look, we are all chosen ones. Many people on this journey are starting to remember who they really are. That we are stars. The celebrity that they show you in the media is not the real one. The real celebrity is the one you see in the mirror every single day. Slow motion this side. Like Carl Sagan said, we are made of star material. And when you start to remember who you really are, you can't be going back to that old life. When you start to remember who you really are, you can't settle for a mediocre ass life. You want to elevate. You want to travel, explore, see the world. You want more for yourself. You want to increase your knowledge. You want to do a little samba, baby. You want to raise the frequency. But you got forces who are trying to pull you back, deep divers. You got forces who are trying to hold you down, deep divers. Why people are suddenly falling out of your life. Have you noticed that, deep divers? Sometimes you're like, where did she go? Where did he go? You know why they disappeared? Because people are going to come and go. Only the real ones are going to stay. Slow motion this side. Only the people who are vibrating on the same frequency as you are going to be around you. There are people who are just extras in your movie. Background characters. And the funny thing is that you hang around with these people a lot. But the truth is, there's never actually been anything for you to talk about that your soul wants you to talk about. And once you find out who you really are, game over. You no longer have the time for meaningless conversations, pointless interactions, and unnecessary conversations. You don't want to know what's up. You want to talk about the Milky Way, the cat down the road, right? Quantum physics, all kind of stuff. The mundane will no longer suffice. Deep divers, why people are suddenly falling out of your life. Now, shout out to all the real ones out there. It's beautiful when you choose to be authentic. But the truth is, we're living in a fake-ass world. And the truth is, not everyone's going to keep it real with you. And if you are someone who really respects loyalty, you really respect authenticity, you can no longer be around fake-ass people. And that's what it boils down to, plain and simple. I don't have a lot of people around me, deep divers, because I know a lot of people are fake. I realize it's quality over quantity. And this is the reason why it may appear that people are falling out of your life. That's because your circle is becoming smaller because you demand quality over quantity. And that's to be commended. Look, why people are suddenly falling out of your life. Now, there are a lot of people who are really having quantum realizations about everything because we're living in a very amazing world. A lot of things are happening. And a lot of people are actually choosing, keyword choosing, to be alone, to spend time, to find out who they really are. And this is the reason why people are suddenly falling out of your life, because you've chosen to go on that journey of finding out who you are before the world told you who you are. And sometimes you might find yourself spending a lot of time alone, and it's because you want to hear yourself. You want to listen to yourself, and you don't want to be another sheep in the herd. Why people are suddenly falling out of your life, deep divers. Look, a lot of people, they've chosen a different path, a different way. And it happened to me along my journey. I knew, hey, I just want to help other people become their greatest versions. Now, my whole friend group in university and all of that, it was cool, but I started to drift away from them because I realized that I was all about elevation and freeing my ass from the matrix, right? And sometimes when you have a new path set for yourself, the people who are in the old path that you were on fall away by the wayside because you're on a whole new path right now. And the good news is that you're going to meet new people. You're going to see new faces. You're going to see people who are on that same journey. Like, I've met so many amazing souls because I chose to embark on a whole new path, but people had to fall out of my life to make space for new people, new energy. Why people are falling out of your life, chosen ones, deep divers. It just doesn't do it anymore for you. It just doesn't do it anymore for you. You know, a lot of people are like, you know, once upon a time, it used to do it for me. You know, being in the club every single Friday, it used to do it for me. Drinking with my friends, it used to do it for me. But now I don't want to be on that time. I want to be on a whole nother time. I want to improve and change my whole life. And sometimes you remind yourself that actually all of those social events will link to certain people. And once you let go of those events, you also let go of those certain people. And that's why it seems like people are falling out of your life, because once you are elevating and you want more for yourself, not everyone is going to be there with you. If they can't raise that same, their frequency and vibration to meet you there, it's only you. And then you're going to have to find other people who are on that journey. Deep divers, why people are falling out of your life. Look, what if I told you that you are preparing yourself for something truly great? And I realized along my journey that I was preparing myself for this mission to help other people become their greatest versions, right? And I realized that, okay, I can't serve two masters. I can't be in both places at the same time. I've got to focus. I've got to prepare. And when you're doing that, when you're locked in, people are going to start to fade out of your life who aren't going to be supporting you. Maybe they can't be there for you. So you just drift apart. But it's because you are preparing yourself for a whole new mission. And not everyone can go. Not everyone understands it either. Why people are falling out of your life, chosen ones. You realize that letting go means moving forward. Slow motion this side. Letting go means moving forward. And sometimes you got to let go of the old energy, of the people no longer serving you, and make space for the ones that will. Why people are falling out of your life, chosen ones, deep divers. Now, what if I told you this? Sometimes people are falling out of your life because you have allowed them to. People fall out of our lives because we have allowed them to, and because we have forgotten our tribe. We've forgotten the people that can really help us along this journey. So every single day, remind yourself that if people are falling out of your life, it could be that you're in the wrong environment and you've forgotten your soul tribe. And actually, it's you that has to get back to them, right? Why people are falling out of your life, deep divers, you now realize that your peace is everything. And you are prioritizing your peace. And if it costs you your peace of mind, it's way too expensive. If it costs you your peace of mind, it's way too expensive, right? This is the reason why people are falling out of your life, because you are prioritizing your peace of mind. Deep divers, why people are falling out of your life. You realize that it's only about evolution right now. It's only about evolution right now. And if their conversation is not helping you grow and become your greatest version, ain't nobody got time for that. Because it's all about evolution for you right now. And that's the reason why a lot of people will fall out of your life, to make space for the people who are truly meant to be there. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Deep divers, once again, let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go and check out the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart Deep Divers. Make sure you click the link down below and you get inspired. Also, let's breathe. Whoa! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Check out the #1 best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, on Amazon, and at ralphsmart.com/the book, The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. And go and get the latest book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart, at ralphsmart.com/the book, The Secret Recipe to Becoming Your Greatest Version. And go and get the Good Ass Prana Shirts, Deep Divers, all new designs you're going to love for men, women, children, even cats down the road, at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, whoa, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers, remind yourself, if people are falling out of your life right now, it only means the universe is making space for the right people to be there. Slow motion. Deep divers, peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. One love, peace.